Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, can y'all hear me? Because I can hear me. Sometimes we can hear ourselves, but somebody else can't hear us. Thank you so much for the introduction. I am truly, truly humbled and truly thankful to God. Giving honor to God, giving honor to my husband and everyone in their respective places. As he said, well, my name is shaquina. Reese, yes. Yes, but most people don't hear my name, they only hear Quan. Who I am, well, I am the wife of the phenomenal Deacon Coach Sebron Reese. Yes, give it up for my husband. That's it. Yes, give honor where honor is due.
I know that's right.
I am the mother of 5 wonderful and amazing children. I am. I think about this as my foundation, and Josh really touched on it. I am known as Mama Quan or Mama Reese. As a matter of fact, this year my principal did superlatives, and the superlative that I received was Mother of the School. Yes, she said, because you can't tell her that these are not her children. And so I was truly thankful for that. Many of the adults and the staff and the teachers began to cheer, yay, we love you, Mama Quan. I was like, well, thank you, because it's not just the children, it is also the adults as well. When you step into the role, when I try to live this sisterhood in my life, I try to do it as God has asked me. And God has required of me to love. That's my ministry, is to love. When you love, foundationally, you can look at a person and you could probably think in your head, oh, honey. But you have to change the thinking that you think about the person in order to be able to love them with the love that God is requiring of you. This Brotherhood, Sisterhood Summit is going to enforce for us that it absolutely takes a village. Why can 500 plus students on the football field and 500 plus students at the school or anywhere, honestly, that I am, be my children? Is because I strongly believe that it does take a village. No child should just be able to be on their own to run amok or do things that they're not supposed to do, right?
That's right.
Now, what this means that it takes a village is that we do not stand alone. You do not stand by yourself. Malachi 2:10 says, have we not all one Father? Have not one God created us? That simply means that we are not by ourselves. The world will have us to believe that we are alone. The world will have us to believe that we function by ourselves outside of everyone else. But the reality of life is that we do not. And so at this Brotherhood, Sisterhood Summit, it will teach you, do not deceive yourself. The world tells us, do not deceive yourself. It's a mindset. I was listening to Dr. Cassandra Beller this week, and she asked a question, and it's the same question I'm going to pose to you. Who is the person that you speak to the most? Give me some answers. Say your wife. Who else? I heard some other one. Say it. Come on.
Yourself.
It is.
God.
Originally, when I said, I was like, I talk to my husband all the time. And then she said it. The person typically that we talk to the most is ourselves. Ourselves. We are constantly in communication with ourselves. And when we have that communication with ourselves, the conversation goes one of 2 ways. We are either reinforcing or tearing down ourselves and reinforcing the negative that someone has said to us. As a mother of 5, it's easy to be like, oh my gosh, there needs to be more than 24 hours in a day. Are you kidding me? It is easy to say, I don't feel well. It is easy to say being a single mom or being a single dad is the worst thing in the world and I need help, but there's no one out there to help me. We reinforce the seeds that people have planted that really we should not have allowed them to plant and be cultivated in the first place.
Say that again.
That's right. That's right.
It takes a whole lot for us to have the kind of communication that we need to have with ourselves. I can make it through the day. I am a great mom. I left my child at house, but it's okay. I am a great mom, right? We can't allow our mistakes to define who we are. I am a great mom. I am a wonderful wife. I am alive, I'm awake, and I absolutely feel great. Those are the type of conversations that we have to have with ourselves. We have to change our mindset.
That's right.
We have to tell ourselves that I feel great and that God has and will provide all my help.
Amen.
Your self-talk is your mindset. And I can tell you that it's easy to have a mindset that says, I'm involved in this, I'm involved in that, I can't make it through. It's easy to have an awful talk with ourselves. But in order to follow God's direction, in order to love others, even love ourselves, we have to do our thinking and we have to change our mindset. The summit this week is going to teach you to not deceive yourself. The world will tell you or have you to believe that the only time that we are able to unite is in tragedy. That is the only time we seem to come together. That is the only time that we seem to see one another as God has designed us to see one another. Change our mindset. It changes our vision. It changes what we see in ourselves. It changes what we see in others. Tragedy is not our only course of unity. If we look around today, we are on one accord in one area with one another based on a vision. This is based on a vision. This vision is to uplift God's people. This vision is to encourage a community. This vision creates understanding of brotherhood, sisterhood, and the unity and strength it applies. What unites us? God. Romans 12:10 says, be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. As we embrace the commencement of this summit, the vision has come to life. Don't deceive yourself, but come to life in any life situation. Don't deceive yourself, but honor one another. Do not deceive yourself, but come to life in oneness, unity, brotherhood, and sisterhood. Don't deceive yourself, but use this vision that it takes a village and use it and see how it has come to use it so that you shall come as well. Enjoy this brotherhood and sisterhood summit. Take ownership of not only yourself, but how you interact with others. Take ownership of how you view people. Take ownership of some other people's children sometimes. And be okay when somebody takes ownership of yours. Thank you.